Hello, my beauties, and welcome to another Mordheim stream. I'm Mordheim Chris, and as always, or as usual, I should say, we are working on my Mordheim board, tile 3 out of 4 today. Now, if you have been following, you will know that I also have a second board that is connecting to this one. And I have another one placed back in storage. Last time I made this kind of guardhouse wall thing, which turned out pretty decent in my opinion. Oh, sorry. It's not like this huge thing, but it's a wall. It's got a staircase. Going to make some ladders so you can go up and down, and it has a second story that connects to the big house in the background. What's left to do is a little bit of plaster work, and we are, as you can see, there's still some pink XPS foam on the sides here, so I need to add some plaster to make the like a rock face, and I will also need to make a rock like a cliff in the background. So today it's probably not going to be the most exciting work, but it has to be done to look good. You have to do some boring stuff every now and then to make the entire board look nice. So that is that's what's on the plan for today. At least make some plaster rock faces, and hopefully I can get that done quickly, so I can maybe start priming or do something a bit more exciting, not just plaster work. I will have to get some of the stuff out of the way for the moment, because all the buildings, they do take up quite a lot of space on the board. And like so. Now the part I will start with is this cliff that connects this board to the other board, and well, it doesn't look like much at the moment. It's just pink XPS foam, but we should get some plaster on it, and it should transform nicely into something that looks decent. I'm not sure if I want to put the plaster on it while it's on the board, or if I want to do it separate and then plump it down. I think doing it separate will be the easiest and the best way. I will also put on some smooth jazz for us all to enjoy, so it's not just my boring old voice and the background noise with there's a lot of rain outside, and it's making a lot of noise on the roof. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it is quite noisy in the studio. That is a very lively jazz. I'm already feeling more professional, and I'm feeling very inspired to do some good stuff today. Let me just get out the plaster. Now, if you're trying to do this at home, be advised, the plaster is a very messy process. It's very, very messy, but it's very cheap. All you need is some plaster mix and some water, and you are good to go. I would advise you to be prepared, not like me. So get all your containers and stuff ready. Now we'll be adding plaster mix and water, and just mixing that. It's quick and easy. Just got some water bottle laying around to add. If the music is too loud, please let me know and I will adjust it. If it sounds okay, please tell me it sounds okay as well. Just getting a plastic spoon to mix it together. You don't want it to be too runny. If it's too runny, it's very difficult to make it attach to whatever you want it to attach to, and it's kind of hard to do anything with it. So this mix right now, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's almost like cream or like a thick milk. So let's keep on adding a little bit of plaster mix. If it's too dry, it will harden almost immediately, and it's kind of a pain to... This was not a good container for the plaster mix. I should get another cup. Hey Hobby Bandit, welcome back to the show. I have upgraded it with a face cam and some smooth jazz. So you have a rough face and some smooth jazz to keep you company while we're during the stream. Now I think this should be a nice mix. Might be a little bit too runny, so I'm just a tiny dab of plaster mix. We're getting close to finishing the board, Hobby. Just a little bit of plaster and some details, and I will be ready to actually start painting the board, which is huge. Oh! I can't wait to see our Mordheim Tavern, Hobby Bandit. It's going to be awesome, based on your previous work. Now, I just want to get something to put on the bottom of the clips. Oh, sorry about that. I'm just using some cardboard so it doesn't get stuck to my cutting mat. So I got the mixture the way I want it, hopefully. So I'm using my kind of hobby spatula kind of thing, and I'm going to apply it to the XPS foam. Might be a little bit runny still, in fact. Let's slap it on and see how we do. It's very easy. If you don't like how it turns out, you can break it off or plaster over it with some more plaster. Now I'm adding it kind of thick here because I want the cliffs to have like a bit bigger rocks. To have bigger rocks you need more plaster. I'm adding some on the top as well, because I want it to be kind of like just like a cliff, a rocky cliff. As it's drying, you can start sculpting the stones. It's just plaster and water. I don't know the exact measurements because I never pre-measure, I just mix as I go. It's just regular hobby plaster mix, I think. I can get the... I'll get the bag in just a few moments. Like so. Looks like a runny mess at the moment. That's what it is. When it hardens, you can start kind of forming the rocks a little bit with this tool, and then you can cut into it when it's even harder with a hobby knife. Let's see. It's not my favorite material to work with. I think that's mostly because I'm not used to working with it. It is cheap and it is easy to use. It doesn't require precision or like any previous experience with it. But I still find it kind of weird to work with. As I said, I don't have a ton of experience with it. I've just done a couple of rocks and cliffs so far with the build. I think I'm gonna mix just a little bit more. So, I think I'm gonna make a little bit of a drier mix. Oh. And we'll see how this goes. Yeah, that sounds really dirty. That might. I've been thinking about making some paper mache stuff. When I was young, paper mache, the look of paper mache made me feel really nauseous. I don't know why, but I've kind of I'm not scared of it, but I'm kind of worried that it might still make me feel sick, you know. Add some paper mache, sculpt the mold. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I will have to look into that. I always like new techniques. If you can make life easier or the terrain better. It does sound really dirty though. I never get the mix right. As I always say. I struggle. I think I got it now. Let me check how. Okay, it is starting to harden. So I will. I'm just adding a little bit more to get some bigger rocks here and there. This is no exact science at all, especially not with me. So. what are the first steps for your tavern, Hobby Bandit? What are you preparing to do with the board? Do you have any ideas? Do you have anything planned? Or are you just going to do it as you go? This jazz is making the stream so sophisticated. Now I'm going to kind of just make some lines that are going to make up some of the rocks in the cliffside here. And I'm kind of just shaping in some stones with the tool. Doesn't look great at the moment, admittedly, but kind of has this kind of comes together at the end. Hopefully. If not, we will just destroy it and throw it in the trash. And not much will have been lost. Just a little bit of plaster mix, which is costs close to nothing when you're using it for stuff like this. Kind of has to dry a little bit before I can Hey Jelly Moon, I see you are doing your modding work already. Cutting bases on the laser cutter. Shaping height is gonna be 3.5 floors, okay? Well, sounds good. Can't wait to see it on Reddit and Instagram, all over the place, hopefully. I really liked the first tile. It looked amazing. So if it's any way close to that in quality, it's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't really explain what I'm doing. I'm trying to kind of make the rocks look kind of like rocks, I guess. Try to roughen up the lines a little bit. Make like kind of shelves, you know, when stones stick out from the mountainside. Hopefully that makes sense. It's not a very difficult concept, but I'm not very good at explaining. Ah, yes, thank you. I feel so much safer with you as a moderator, Jelly Moon. Jelly Moon. Now you have all the power. And I just became an affiliate last stream, so there might be some ads going on. I don't know how invasive that is going to be. I just used the standard Twitch recommended ad alternatives. if you see any ads, please let me know, and please tell me what the ads were for, so I know what who is supplying me with the gigantic checks I've been receiving. Okay, so while we wait for this to really dry, I will make another mix and slap some crap on this side. Yeah, hopefully it will be better. I'm just saying that the first one was really good, so if you can keep that up, you are doing great, man. Just cleaning the tools off real quick. There we go. Excitement. Cleaning stuff. I should get more containers so I can actually do this more easily. Now, adding some more slop into this. Now I remember what happened to the last container. It was in a like a plastic cup. And because the plaster, it kind of heats up when it's setting, it's kind of like concrete. So it broke the cup, it just kind of melted and cracked. So maybe a bit more sturdy container isn't so bad for making plaster. It is very messy though. Oh, you can't even see the exciting mixing process because my face is in the way. Oh. Well, once again, I need some more plaster mix. Ow. This plaster stuff. I think this is why it's because I can't ever get the mix just so. That is not the plaster's fault, it's entirely mine, but it's a bit messy, so make sure you put some stuff underneath whatever you're making it on, so you won't ruin it. It is kind of easy to remove from the cutting mat, but it still makes quite a bit of mess, being honest. Now, with the power of jazz, let's kind of continue on. Slap on some slop. Should make for some nice cliffs when I'm done and get some paint on it. And if it doesn't look super awesome, it's okay. It's kind of in the background and it's behind the buildings. The buildings are much more the focal point of the build, not so much the cliffs in the background. Now, I did make quite a big load here, if I'm allowed to say that on Twitch. let's not worry about that. Continue slapping on this mess. Oh, let's see. Sticks out a little bit on the top, which is what I wanted it to do. And like so, should be. Oh, it's starting to harden, so I need to move quickly before it's all hard. If that is allowed to say on Twitch, I don't know. Let's see. Let's kind of make some rough, just some. Those didn't look too good. But, just some lines, making some lines in the. Trying to make some different kind of stones by cutting up the side. I didn't add thick layers of plaster on this side, so I can't make the grooves or like the cuts as deep. That should be fine. Try to kind of find some of the lines, make them join up with the previous plaster. I can tell you this song is going off the playlist in the future. This is not the smooth jazz I signed up for. Let's see. It's now. It really looks like a bunch of. Doesn't look like much. Doesn't look much like anything. It's very chaotic. But when we get it cleaned off and make some more cuts into it and shape the stone, it should look much better. So hopefully we can turn this around. I'm not too worried about it. And as with so much else that I build, you can always go back and put some makeup on it, which by makeup I mean you can add some plants, you can maybe some vegetation, or kind of paint it up, so paint away the ugly parts. One thing about plaster, it is quite heavy, so it makes the parts a lot more hefty than what I'm used to. Now I'm shaving off, making the plaster not so what do you say, making it less rough, I guess. because rocks do have a bit of texture, but they are not completely. They don't have a lot of knobs like the plaster does. And this is a very, very messy part of the plaster process, because all the kind of, you shave off so much. It's also very very satisfying in a way to shape and see the rocks kind of take shape, and you can make some changes to the lines you made earlier. This one is still not dried, so I'll keep working on the right side still. And you can already see there's a big difference. These kind of seem more like rocks than just some random collection of mess like it's on the left side. Well, I can tell you something. I don't always know what words I'm going to use, but that doesn't stop me from trying. I will still say stuff. And never finish the sentence. That is it's just the way of it. If only I could speak Norwegian, it would be a bit more fluent. I can't use this won't do it. I can't make textures. Well, I guess I could make a little bit of texture, but it doesn't. It's not the same as the XPS foam. It doesn't take the texture the same way. If it did, I would most likely be using it. But here there is some natural kind of roughness to the plaster, so it is not completely flat or smooth like the XPS foam is anyway. And when you shave and kind of, you don't need the texture as much as you do on the XPS foam. On the XPS foam it's crucial that you add it. And sometimes the plaster, it's a bit too smooth. You kind of have to roughen it up a little bit. And on the back side here, I know I will be adding a lot more like grass and stuff, so I'm not that fixated on it looking perfect on this part. So, starting to take shape. I don't spend too much time thinking about exactly how the lines look. Kind of don't plan anything, and kind of let that kind of a thoughtless process, I guess. Not thinking at all, just kind of cutting and shaving and shaping haphazardly and see what comes out. I don't think rocks or cliffs were planned. I don't think anyone an architect designed them. I think they kind of just sprung into their shapes based on nature and stuff. That is what I will try to replicate, I guess. Just a lot of... Yes, that sounds like the best way to go about it. Having a translator in chat. Yes, I do need some Swiffer. Maybe I should get Swiffer as one of the sponsors for the channel. Hopefully there will be some Swiffer ads at least. I only get the ads for Big One Pizza. That seems to be Twitch's go-to for me personally. Now, of course, I am now an affiliate, so people can subscribe to the channel, which will give them access to some. I will pause what I'm doing because I made some custom emotes for the channel. So some of them are free and you just have to be a follower. But I also have some that are exclusive to my channel. We got the Mordheim. Let's check them in chat. We have the Mordheim peasant idiot. It's tilted. I got a glue gun, which is awesome, and I got my PVA wood glue bottle. It's of course an emoji, and I have the sexy saxophone playing with a lot of glue bottles. It is quite the collection of emojis, if I do say so myself. Let's see what I have. And there we go. What an amazing collection of emojis. I will add some more when I find some inspiration to find some emojis that suited the channel and that are fun. If people actually want to subscribe, and if you subscribe, you also don't have to watch ads on my channel. That was actually a choice. I didn't know you could choose that. I thought it was like Twitch decided, but you can actually decide if your viewers have to, or your subscribers have to watch ads or not. Which is nice. Hey Pointless, I am doing great. I'm not sure if you just missed out on the new emojis that I've added. If so, I will show them in a bit. How are you? Yeah, the face is. I even moved the bar a little bit. Actually, I lowered the bar so you can enjoy my amazing face. And a lot of you have been asking if I am some sort of rock star or like an artist because of my pinkish orange glasses. And I can tell you that they are not a fashion statement. I'm just a tad bit light sensitive actually, which I discovered. Well, I kind of know I've been light sensitive, but I never thought to get some glasses to help with it. So I got the glasses a couple of months ago, and they have been like a a lifesaver. I get fewer headaches. It's a lot easier for me to read and do work on the computer and stuff. So that's been a really solid upgrade in my life. But I wish they didn't look orange, pinkish. Kind of makes me look like a mix between like a pretentious douchebag and like a 1/3 pretentious douchebag, 1/3 special needs guy perhaps, and like 1/3 Bono from U2. Yes, I'm wearing jeans today. I'm wearing some dad jeans, so the legs will look extra saucy today. No doubt, no doubt. I've really been just mindlessly cutting away at the plaster. I'm not sure if that's the way to go, or if you should actually put some thought into it. But mindless it was today, so we'll have to see. I think it's turning out nice. I'm trying to make all the lines kind of clean. What I mean by clean is not have like the plaster goop in between it, because it doesn't look very natural when you have that. Kind of prefer it to have some more jagged edges, like harder edges on the rock. I am no expert on this at all though. This is pretty much just what I see from the rocks that I encounter in real life. I try to always take note when I pass like cliffs and stuff, to get some inspiration, see what colors the stones are and how the stones kind of live, or how they are placed. I've been watching Bob Ross lately, and everything in his videos, everything just lives somewhere. Like the happy rocks, they live on the canvas and stuff. So I think it has kind of influenced my way of thinking. Bob Ross is he was an amazing dude, in my opinion. I absolutely love watching his videos. They make me want to pick up a brush and start attempting to paint something on a canvas instead of merely making terrain. I was thinking about making like a backdrop. I think that could be a fun challenge and a fun thing to have in the background, kind of like for the terrain. So when you take photos and stuff of it, you have like some gray or like foreboding skies in the background, some stuff like that. Maybe start painting some landscapes and stuff. Yeah, very nice videos, and he has a great way of explaining how he does stuff and what he does with the brush. Kind of dumbs it down and makes it more accessible. He actually made me believe that I could learn how to paint when I see how he paints trees in like 7 seconds or so. It's almost no work when you know the techniques. and you get used to the mediums and how is the jazz sounding? Is it too loud? Is it too low? Is it too jazzy? Or is it just fine? Please let me know. I haven't tried this music before. And I do kind of like just having some easy listening jazz in the background. Instead of silence. I tried another music service, but I didn't like the genres they had. It doesn't kind of suit what I'm doing. I don't want any like... I like synthwave music and I like kind of lo-fi stuff, but it's not something that I associate with what I'm doing at the moment. This part here I didn't like. I'm kind of roughing it up a little bit. It takes quite a bit before the plaster hardens entirely. So luckily you have quite a bit of time to work it out. Now I am getting a brush and I will start brushing all the crap out of it. Okay, thank you. Please let me know if anything kind of overtakes the other parts. I'm still waiting for my new mic, which is a lav mic, which should only primarily catch my voice and not all the cutting sounds as much. I'm still waiting for it though. Now, removing the excess plaster from all the cracks. Oh yeah, maybe people do enjoy the brush noises. Oh, I might have to... I can leave the camera mic still on, maybe, so people can get the cutting sounds if they actually like that. I have no idea what people enjoy. People enjoy all kinds of stuff. Okay, well, hopefully the mic won't remove all of it. The mic is still close to the action, I guess, but I'm trying to cut out the background noises from kind of like the studio and the gym. That is, oh, I cut off a big chunk there. Oh well. Let's count this as finished and see how it looks. So, oh, there we go. It's all the way in the background. Doesn't look that exciting, let's be honest, but it's just a cliff. It should look fine with some paint and some vegetations, maybe get some vines climbing it, get some tufts in the cracks, so you have some grass growing out of it, maybe some moss, that kind of stuff. It should look nice. Anyway, let's cover it up. Let's put something nice there instead. There we go. Ah, much better. I will just need to clean up some of the plaster because it's kind of all over the place. Let's go into the trash can together with what an amazing shot. And here we go. Now that's what I call entertainment. I will be making some more plaster, but it's nice to have some of it gone before I start making more mess. Oh shit, oh I showed my legs. Jesus. Yeah. I will have you know that my wife is in the chat sometimes to check on me that I am on my best behavior. I'm not sure how she's going to react with the leg crazy guys in the chat. We'll probably need to have a talk about it at some point. This is what the celebrity looks like, baby. Yes, I will try to get the Scooby-Doo running sound effects. I will make a leg emoji. I can promise you that. I will make a leg emoji at some point. I will try to get it done tomorrow, actually. We just have a little bit more plaster stuff to do, and we can get to some more exciting parts, hopefully. Twitch is pestering me with the goals. I think I have enough goals. I have like follower goals. Yeah. That's fine, Twitch. I understand why they do it though, because the more money the channels make, the more money Twitch makes, because they do take a cut. Which is of course totally fine. I think Twitch is like a really great platform. It's easy to set up, and well, just it gives me a chance to show what I'm making. We just got the receding hairline cam, which is where all the action is. Now, okay, before I start actually making the mix, I think I will have to prepare the area. So, because we are going into the board to make some stuff now. Oh, this music reminds me of the first Mafia game, which I really enjoyed playing back in the early 2000s. It had this really great 30s, 20s, 30s soundtrack. Now, I'm not sure if it's easily visible, but there is a little bit of the wall here that hasn't been plastered, because I was kind of afraid to having it getting in the way of the bridge. So I will have to stop being such a pussy and just do it. The same goes for on the other side of the bridge. Sorry about this, I'm just trying to measure where I can put the plaster. Oh, you? I didn't play the Godfather game, but I really enjoyed the Mafia game. The first one in particular. I also played the second one, but I'm not sure. It didn't have the same magic for me. Did I make more than one Godfather game? I thought I just made one. I remember because I worked at a game store when the game was released. It was EA, and they made like a big fuss about it. And in the game store, I worked at an independent game store called the Game Zone in Norway. And we did really good numbers for being such a small store in a small town. But we also had a web shop back in the day when web shops weren't that prevalent. So we did really good numbers. So they decided to make like the Godfather launch day, like a really big special event. And they even had like a chef come in and cook meatballs and spaghetti to serve the customers that had pre-ordered the Godfather game. The only problem was that the game didn't really do that well on launch. So there was just like this poor chef just had to stand in the store listening to the Godfather soundtrack and pretty much just be all alone with his meatballs and spaghetti. It was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. I felt so bad for him. It was kind of embarrassing. There is no way that the sales in the games made up for the cost of having the chef in the store that day. But luckily we didn't pay. EA paid for the chef, so it was in our minds it was all good. Yeah, I remember the first one. It was. They tried to make it a big deal. In Norway, it wasn't a big hit. It was nowhere near GTA or even the Mafia games, in my experience. It wasn't a flop by any at all. It wasn't a flop, but I don't remember it being a hit either. You know, the Godfather movies, at least the first two, are like really big movies, but I don't think they are very popular among young people today. I think you have to be like a certain age or certain demographic to remember or like be a huge fan of the Godfather movies. At least that's my experience. They are missing out, yeah, no doubt, but I think, and not to sound like everything was better back in the day, but movies in particular, in my eyes, were overall of a better quality. They took more chances, they made more original movies. There were a lot more of like mid-budget movies that weren't like total amateur hour, but not like big Hollywood blockbusters either. Like a lot of the movie with Charles Bronson canon movies, and like Steven Seagal movies. I'm not saying Steven Seagal movies were good, but they were actually quite shit. But they were fun as well. But they don't make too many of those movies anymore, which is a bit of a shame. Now we are moving the bridge out of the way, and I'm going to slap down some. This mix was a bit too dry, I realize now. It's just a bit too late, but should be fine anyway. I'm still being very cautious. I don't want it to get stuck with the with the bridge. Let's get back to this one that has started kind of dry. Yeah, it wouldn't be the same. I agree. I'm sure that they could still make good like mafia movies, but there aren't really many being made these days. Like there was like a kind of a resurgence with Casino and Goodfellas, Donnie Brasco. Like for a moment, it looked like the mobster movies were making like a return in Hollywood, but I haven't seen too much of it. But then again, I haven't really been watching too many movies lately. I spent a lot of my time doing hobby stuff and watching, like, it's a lot of YouTube stuff, watching other creators. I really do like sitting down and watching some good movies or good TV shows. Let's see if we can make some, trying to make some stones here. Here we go. I've been really in the mood for some 80s fantasy or some 80s post-apocalyptic movies. Maybe even some 90s. Yeah, movie remakes. The last movie remake that I really enjoyed was Dawn of the Dead. Oh, we got ads. Okay. That is why my wallet is feeling so thick at the moment. It's just being filled up with cents. So many cents. Maybe some pennies. Or øre, or whatever your currency is. I just put a little bit of plaster there. I'm not going to try to shape the stone too much. I will have to simply put some makeup on it. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some makeup on it. Yeah, and I absolutely I agree. What the crap is going on with this music? It is. I'm sorry. It's a bit too slow. We need some Here we go. I absolutely agree, Pointless. The Disney remakes, some of them are kind of successful, but they are very unnecessary, in my opinion. They are money grabs. I understand making money, even making of like art and stuff. You need to make a living, but if the purpose of the product is not to entertain or create something special, not even attempting to do it, just kind of smacks of corporate greed. I'm not sure how to put it eloquently. It's kind of like the definition of what is porn, and it's what is pornography, and you know it when you see it. You kind of immediately know that, okay, this is pornography. It's kind of the same with the shameless money grabs from Disney. Of course, other companies are doing it as well, but I think Disney is the most egregious, especially since they are also Marvel and all that kind of stuff. Now, luckily, it is entirely possible to just go back and watch old movies. There are still a lot of old movies that people haven't seen. And you can also watch good old classics, like putting on maybe a Commando with Arnold, which is always like you can't go wrong with that movie. You don't have to pay attention that much either. Just have it playing in the background, saying the quotes along with Arnold. Yeah, it's I don't care so much about the DEI stuff, but even though it feels forced. When it feels forced, it doesn't. When it doesn't feel natural, it just seems like a corporate ad. But I don't think that's the main problem with Snow White and the Little Mermaid. I think it's just that the movies, they have made them a lot worse than the original cartoons. It just feels super unnecessary. I'm just gonna clean off the plaster. I think we are all done with the plaster now, and I am very happy with that. Yeah, Star Wars, of course. I kind of forgot about it. They say that the Andor show is supposed to be good, so I will be checking that out with the family later on. But yeah, I think they have truly ruined Star Wars. It wasn't really I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I do have respect for like the original trilogy and the original universe. It's like I enjoy it. I enjoy the movies. And I did enjoy the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian. And then the 3rd season came along, and it was just absolute crap, in my opinion. It couldn't hold a candle to the first 2 seasons. Now let's do something a bit more fun than doing the plaster, because it's just making rocks. It's not very exciting, but it should add something to the board. And I will check the bridge to make sure it fits still. Yes, it did. It did fit on both ends. I can't show you the other one because of the boom. Baby Yoda, he is very cute. It is. I like the concept of the Mandalorian having to protect his baby. It's like the what's his baby assassin. Oh, Jesus, my brain is completely unoperational today. Lone Wolf and Cub, which is the old Japanese series with the samurai with a baby in his kind of a stroller, baby stroller, very violent. This is some jazz I can enjoy. It's getting me all bouncy, all excited to make some stuff. Kind of reminds me of the old Transport Tycoon music, if you ever played that game. It has a really good soundtrack. Some good old jazz. Yeah, Shogun Assassin. It's a they made it into like one movie. I had it on DVD a long time ago. Not sure what happened to my copy. Alright, let's see. I will try to add a poll. Oh, Jellymoon, get to work. We have a spammer. Kill him, please. And when I mean ban him. And I will see if I can do a poll. What do? Let's see how we do this. And let's see. I'm just doing this to see how it works. There should be a poll if you want me to do training dummies or archer targets. Thank you, Jellymoon, for the ban. I appreciate it. I feel so much safer. Okay, we have targets in the lead. Let's see if we can't. I have never made archery targets before, so let's see how that turns out. All the. Okay, so targets 1. Hooray! Thank you for testing that with me. We're making for the training ground. Back here with Jellymoon's shithouse, we're making some archery targets, like practice targets. I don't know how to make them. I haven't done anything like that before. But I think we should just make like a circle and make it look like it's made out of straw, and then some legs for it, I guess. I think that makes sense, doesn't it? I don't need really thick legs. So let's see. I'm thinking 3 legs, like a tripod, and like a body to kind of hit. That is my general idea. Let's see if we can get it done. I am looking for the right materials to use. Kind of tempted to try with some foam core, but I think it might be a little bit too thick. Let me check. How big should they be? I know to make it realistic, they kind of have to be small, but you can kind of just imagine that they put bigger ones farther behind. I will try to use them making this cap. It will make them pretty big, but let's just see how it turns out. Okay, now I have a new idea, which is of course the laziest option out there. I think this might be a little bit too big. Like it's the same size as a man, pretty much. I think that's too big. Let's go a bit smaller. Is what I'm thinking. I need something to make a circle out of with. Can I use this cap perhaps? Oh yes, that is the perfect circle, and it even has like some more dentures going on. Let's kind of just press in the cork and see if we can't get some. I'm thinking of making 2 or 3. Let's cut out a few more just to have something to work with. And let's add use my sharpest hobby knife for this. It doesn't have to be super precise, of course. It's just a target that is going to be made out of hay in the end, but having like a decent base for building it never hurts. Okay. This was I completely botched this. It's hardly a circle even. Okay. Well, I think we should be fine, even if it's kind of wonky. Now, I was thinking of using some balsa to begin with. Hey, Jelly Moon. Hey. I'm not sure what you mean. Did I say hey? I'm not sure. I don't pay attention to what I say, and neither should you. My initial idea. Oh yeah. Well, hey. My initial idea was using bamboo, but I think it will be easier to use toothpicks. They are really so easy because you can stick them into the XPS foam and they will stick there. Pretty good. So now we have the two first. Like so. I will cut off their feet. Let's see if these are super precise cuts. Of course they aren't. And now I'm adding like a last leg behind. Let's see. Like so. That looks kind of like an archery target, in my opinion. Quick and easy. We'll make some more of these bad boys, and try to add some straw and stuff. But now it's finally glue time. Finally glue time. I will, of course, hype you all up by using my custom sexy saxophone with the glue bottles and my glue bottle emoji, and of course the glue gun, which are, in my personal opinion, the 3 best emojis on Twitch. And before we do go any further, we have to drip some PVA glue, and we have to pause this jazz for some. Oh, it is going all at once. Terrible. That was amateur hour. I will have to remove my face when I do this because I can't allow you to see the intense pleasure. Hey Kellen28, welcome back. You're just in time for some sexy saxophone and a little bit of PVA dripping. Oh yeah. Hello my beauties. It is time for some glue. That was extremely erotic. And let's get back to some smooth jazz once again. And of course the face cam that you all ask for. Yes. So now we have some PVA glue. We got the hot glue gun ready. I have Mr. Measures. This looks kind of in scale. We are making some kind of just some details for the background today, Kellen. This is like an archery target that I'm attempting to make for the first time. It is looking kind of alright so far. I'm adding a dab of hot glue to the backside. And I will be adding some white glue to the feet. This water is so dirty, it even has some XPS foams floating around in it. It doesn't matter that much. Okay. Now I think I will be mass producing the the targets to begin with, and then I will be adding the hay and stuff to make them look more realistic. Oh yes, the jazzy jazz. Oh, I will get the glue out of the way. No, this knife is absolutely useless after I've been cutting so much plaster with it, so it's super dull. Oh. I absolutely don't have to be neat, as long as it's kind of a circle. That should be more than good enough. I said I think 3 should be more than enough. I don't want to overdo it, but I also want to have one to kind of just practice on and see how where it goes. And if I make 4 and one of them doesn't look good, or maybe just 2 looks good, it doesn't really matter. I just want some extra. Hopefully these kind of archer targets will make the board make it look more alive and have some kind of like storytelling, and it should give some cover to miniatures, so it should have like a gameplay effect as well as looking. Hopefully it should look good, but it's not just for the aesthetics. It's what I'm trying to convey by a very long and winding route. Let's see. Okay, so these are circle-ish. This one was really terrible. So doing some extra kind of cutting, shaving it off a little bit. Now it almost looks like a circle, which is perfect. I think this using the XPS foam as a base is a quick and easy way of doing this. For the legs, then cutting it off. You can even use the same toothpick. Some of these might be different sizes. I'm not very concerned about that. Let's see. Yeah, that was a baby target. That's completely fine. And let's make 2 more of these bad boys, and I will see if I can make it look somewhat realistic with kind of the straw. I think that's what they are usually made of. Calm down, Mr. Jazz Music. Okay, that was a small one as well, so I will try to make this one a bit bigger. for some reason I started to be stingy with the toothpicks. They are not very expensive, they are toothpicks. And I bought some really cheap toothpicks as well, so won't be breaking the bank. Okay, so now we got our archery targets. Looks pretty cool in my opinion. What do you guys think? Yay or nay? Am I on the right track or am I a stupid idiot? Please don't answer. I'm adding some white glue to kind of to make sure that that is stay in place. White glue is really easy to work with, so just add a little bit here and there. I just realized something. I should just move that to the top because it will obscure a lot more in the bottom half. So here we have 4 targets. Not looking too bad so far, but they are just pink XPS blobs. Now my idea was initially is to add twine. Yeah, oh, it's right next to me. Some twine, and we'll see. I haven't done this before, so please bear with me. And what you do is you kind of just unravel the twine, so it goes from being 1 strand to kind of 2 strands, and then you unravel this one of the strands into what kind of seems like 1,000,000 strands. Now we have this rough looking, kind of looks a bit like hay or rope or vines. You can use it like a lot of stuff. I will just let this untangle a little bit and get a sip of drink. It's a bit of a quiet Saturday today. Not too many checking in. That's perfectly fine. I am enjoying myself. I'm not sure if I should kind of wrap it into a brown, or is it like brown shavers and McDonald's? Okay, so now luckily I ate before I went to the studio. Last time I was so hungry when people started talking about food. I think Alibi was talking about his roast chicken, and it made me absolutely ravenous. Okay, I'm not sure how to. The first one I will kind of, I think just rolling the twine, the unraveled twine, and rolling it into a kind of a circle. Sort of the same size as the target. I don't have very high hopes for it, but let's see how it goes. I'll need to do it a very tight circle to begin with. This was going to be so awesome in my head. Oh. Okay, let's see how it turns out. I'm going to hot glue directly onto the XPS here. Might be some cursing because there's a high probability of burning my fingers. I'm such a pussy. Oh, god damn it. Let's push it into it. Oh, it looks like it looks really hairy. It looks like a I do have a pair of scissors. I should trim off. Let's trim it. Never in a million years would I have guessed that I would be a twine barber on Twitch. But here I am. Okay, I will leave that standing there for a bit. Not my greatest success so far. It's I'm not sure what it's looking like. Chest and ball shaving, yeah. Yeah, I think I should get a reference photo because I think the straw is sticking out of the middle, and there is like a old school medieval archery targets. Let's see if I can. Why am I using Yahoo to search? That is terrible. Medieval archery targets. Well, they didn't look like I wanted them to. I will straw target. Well, they are kind of like a lot of circles of straw. And some of them are just like a hay ball with painted on. All right. Let's see. Can you make it from cardboard and rope if you glue the rope to the cardboard and roll it really tight? Yeah, that might be one solution. Yeah, maybe that is kind of too. Let's see. I will give it another shot. Unraveling. Maybe I don't have to unravel it that much. That might also be... Maybe one would be good enough. Or once. And then... It's not easy doing new stuff, I can tell you that. What if I kind of... Let's see if we can. I'm thinking if it looks like just a kind of like a hay ball, and then I can paint the circles on. Yeah, the outer layer needs to be it. That is correct. Let's see. I will get some more twine. This one is kind of messed up. My fingers are full of glue. Yeah, just painting would be easier, but I really want the straw. I really want the straw to be noticeable. Kind of adds a lot to the effect, in my opinion. Let's see. Let's see if I can. If I start by securing one end of the rope into the hot glue. Let's see if I can kind of just spin it around when it hardens. Just need all of it to kind of get in there. Maybe, maybe not. It's just experimental stuff. The twine is kind of a bit too stiff to get it. It just looks like someone attached a pretzel to it. That wasn't the way either. Let's see if we can't. I will go back to the first one and see if I can kind of cheat it. If I will just add a lot of... I will add some more twine. I'll add some more twine and see if I can save it with the paint job and leave the other ones. I will just leave them be for now and come back to them. Let me check the link. My mini factory. Oh yeah, those look really good. Yeah, that is what I'm kind of going for. Yeah, I'm very I still think I can get them done by myself, but that might be a solution. Let's see if I can. Sometimes when I have an idea, it's kind of hard to let go, you know, because you imagined it being so good. I was really looking forward to making these, and I was certain they would look amazing. Now, I haven't given up quite yet, but I think I'm 60% into giving up. Now everything is just becoming a total mess. Patience is gone. I will. This is so stupid. Yeah. Okay. Those really did look good. I will give it a shot. I will try to make this work, and if it doesn't work, might have to get him to print some for me, if he has the license. Of course, I don't want him to pirate anything. Okay, this isn't going to look pretty. Hopefully, I can save it with a half decent paint job. At the moment, I'm pretty much just. It looks absolutely ridiculous at the moment. That is all I have to say. It's just a big goop of twine and hot glue. Oh my. Oh my. I will need to go back for a haircut on this thing. It's got twine all over the place, but I now have about 15% confidence in the practice target. Now let's see if we can't do something fun in the last 30 minutes. The plaster wasn't that exciting, and neither was the target dummies. The target dummies were a dud, but let's not let that keep us down. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Pretty much all that it remains is fun stuff. Yeah, maybe add some. Well, we do have some clay. That is kind of boring. I'm just a big fat liar today, getting your hopes up. Yes, a fresh haircut is what he needs. It really is. Yeah, I know there are places that have free downloads. I will have to take a look at that. And now, what should I do? Should I start applying some? Oh, I forgot it. I was looking for something. Should I add some shingles, or should we start adding some sand? Type 1 for 1 is shingles, 2 is sand. Please say shingles. Okay, we have lots of ones. At least one guy saying ones. So we will add some shingles to the guardhouse and the Jelly Moon's shit house. Okay, so I have some energy. Let's go. Let's add some shingles. Let's complete this outhouse. It's about time. Got my goodie bag. Oh, it's double. Maybe that is intentional. Maybe it's not. Let me do some yeah, I'll just turn it off for now. Thank you for telling me. Now we got some fine shingles to add, and for this I will be slapping on a thick coat of white glue. One side will have pretty much all the shingles intact, and the other side will have some missing, as is custom. Yes, we did win today. It was amazing. We are true champions. Hopefully we will win some more games in the future as well. If not, I will just continue blaming you. Now, as always, I will be doing the shingles in this kind of every other shingle is kind of a little bit further down than the other, so it kind of looks a bit more sporadic. It also looks more like actual shingles, because they are put down in this pattern, I guess. Okay, we need some more glue. We do need some more glue here. Here we go. Yes, that is true. It is all my fault. Let's leave one of those. Let's leave one missing there to kind of break it up a little bit. So we have one shingle missing there. Continue laying them down. Don't really have to spend a lot of time doing it, but they do look nicer if you kind of get the correct pattern down. And now some of them are kind of crooked, but I will leave them as so. It doesn't matter. It's a ruined village. It's not a brand new medieval village. Let's just keep adding to it. I'll add a little bit of more glue to the final ones, and try to dab a little bit on top of the previous ones to make the bond even stronger. And like so, here we go. It's looking a lot more like a proper roof now. I will have to figure out the feedback on the music. That is not good. Shouldn't be doing that. Should just at least I can listen to my smooth jazz while I'm putting down some shingles. You should just close your eyes and imagine how amazing it sounds. Of course, you have my wonderful voice to keep you company. That is, of course, why you subscribe to Mordheim on Twitch TV. Very happy to finally be an affiliate. Just being able to do the polls and get some monetization going on, so I can add some goals. I want to get a new laptop because the one I have is terrible. It doesn't even have a USB 3, so it's super slow in transfer and all that kind of stuff. Of course, I want to buy stuff myself, but getting some money from Twitch would be a real boon. Would be really nice. I will buy stuff anyway. It would be nice with some better equipment. A better mic should help the quality, and maybe getting a second cam. I want to get a glue cam is what I'm aiming for. I do have a GoPro cam that has like like a plastic enclosure, so I kind of want it to be like to make a glue cam, so it's underneath the PVA glue when it's dripping down. I think maybe it's a really stupid idea, but it just cracked me up thinking about it. And shingles is quick and easy work, but oh Jesus, time just flew by. I didn't think it was 10 o'clock quite yet. But here we go. The outhouse, Jelly Moon, your outhouse is done shingled. It's so cute. Such a cute little house. Really like it. And now, home of the gods, that is absolutely true. Now I will do some quick shingles on this, and I will be heading home real quick because time kind of got out of hand. I didn't think it was that late. As usual, I can't pay attention. Now let's see some speed shingling. maybe we don't need a lot of shingles. This roof is kind of it's really broken. I think we can get away with fewer shingles on this one. So far this stream we've had, well, I won't say that the plaster went okay. It's just a bit boring. The target dummies was so far it has been a big failure, but hopefully it will be saved by the paint job. If not, I will have to try some other solutions. Maybe I will figure out something off cam for that, so people don't have to watch me troubleshoot and come up with new techniques. Now we are almost done. Yeah, I think that should do it for this side. I will leave the top. Yeah, I could put. I should just make an alarm. An alarm would be really easy. But I have a hard time with really easy stuff. Okay, let's put that down. Smack down a few shingles here and there. I should forget time more often, because I'm a lot more effective when I actually have to get home in a hurry. Maybe this is the way going forward. And here we go. And just a little dab of glue on the top, and we should be done. And just like, oh, there we go. Okay, so we got some shingles done in the end, at least. Didn't get to do as much as I wanted today, but that's life, I guess. We have the plaster done, so there shouldn't be a lot more to do. I think I can start add some, well, got the last commercial break in. Well, I just need to add a little bit of sand and some clay, and we should be good to go. We should finally be able to put some paint down. And I don't mean to just bail on you guys, but I really have to leave. I kind of forgot time. So I'll try to be back tomorrow and have a longer and more productive stream. Hopefully I can start priming the board tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow will be the day I actually get to prime, at least put down some black paint all over the place. Thank you so much for watching and the company. I will see you in the next one. And sorry for the abrupt ending, but I promised the wife I would get home earlier today. So take care and see you in the next one.